18-year-old, I always thought the drinking age should be lowered to 18. It wasn't until I witnessed many of my friends who lost their lives to alcohol consumption, and I realized that lowering the drinking age only caused more problems such as teen suicide, teen car accidents, and even binge drinking. According to ProCon, all 50 states set their age to 21, although exceptions do exist on a state-to-state basis for consumption at home under parental guidance, religious purposes, and medical reasons. Today I want to share with you how 21 is the correct age for the drinking age. First, I would like to start off with the amount of lives that have been saved since the age has been changed from 18 to 21. According to the U.S. News and World Report, since the 1980s, when the age was changed from 18 to 21, over 25,000 lives have been saved. Most adolescents drink less when the age is 21. This is because when you bring the age limit to 18, you only bring it into high schools. When it's 21, most teens do not have a 21-year-old friend, so it's even harder for them to get alcohol. According to the nationwide insurance poll, 72% of adults think that lowering the drinking age would make alcohol more accessible to kids. One effect of lowering the drinking age is an increase in teen suicides. There is more pressure on teens than adults, and when you add alcohol to the mix, it only increases these effects. According to the American Journal of Public Health, almost 2/3 of teen suicide victims had a measurable amount of blood alcohol content. Another effect is the increase of teen deaths in traffic accidents. In 1988, all 50 states changed their age to 21. This is because they realized that so many traffic fatalities were occurring. When this change happened, the traffic fatalities decreased by a tremendous number. According to the Washington Post, from 1977 to 2007, drunk crashes decreased by 32%. This means that 1,000 fewer lives were lost per year. When you mix inexperience with liquor, this can be fatal. 16-year-olds are just getting their license, so when it's 18, it only gives them 2 years to have an experience. So they should not have that short amount of time to mix alcohol with it. Teenagers are not only mentally, but physically immature. The alcohol mainly affects the brain, which can cause effective judgment, decision-making, coordination, and memory. The brain is underdeveloped until the mid-20s, which means that some of these effects can't be permanent. It can affect your ability to be a good student, and it can increase your risk of depression, violence, and suicide. And the younger you start, it could also increase your risk of alcoholism, which could eventually lead to death. There's so many controversies on the drinking age. Some people believe that it's unconstitutional to be called an adult at 18 and not be able to drink. Even though you may be mature enough to vote and to get married, it doesn't mean that you can handle alcohol correctly. When teens increase, it has been shown that teens increase drinking when the drinking age is lowered. According to the American Medical Association, Arizona lowered their age to 19, and teen drinking increased by 35%. Another factor is that people believe if you're old enough to fight for your country, then you should be old enough to have a beer. This is a good argument, but I believe that alcohol is its own war. Adolescents fight against it every single day. Even though soldiers are mature enough to fight for a country, it doesn't mean that they're mature enough to handle alcohol, especially when they're placed in such stressful environments. This can increase the risk of them becoming depressed and committing suicide, which can cause an increase of deaths. This age may be unfair to people, but it has been known to save lives. And I want you to all know that by increasing and providing teens with better education, it could push them towards better decision making in the future. Car accidents have been known to come from alcohol, and research has proven that with the age being 21, suicides, DUI, and the crime rate has decreased. The 21 is the correct age. It's been said that 21 saves lives. I want all of you to remember that. 21 saves lives. And I hope that by listening to me today, you all have realized that 21 is the correct age for the drinking age. And I want all of you to push for better education and let people know the effects of alcohol on young teens. Thank you for listening, and I appreciate your time.